Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Abuzari from Kurdistan University of Medical Sciences. This content is produced to international medical students. Arteria maxillaris. Look at the picture please. Maxillary artery is the largest terminal branch of external carotid artery. This is external carotid artery, this is superficial temporal, and this is maxillary artery. Topographically, this artery has three parts. The first part, it lies back of the neck of the mandible and its mandibular part. The second part is petrigoid part that pass through the two heads of lateral petrigoid muscle, and the third part is petrigopalatine part that lies at the petrigopalatine fossa. The branches of the first part, or mandibular part. First, deep auricular artery. This artery passes through the external acosymatus to supply the skin of that canal and part of the tympanic membrane. The second branch is anterior tympanic artery. This artery supplies tympanic cavity or middle ear. The third branch is middle meningeal artery. This artery passes through the oval foramen and enters the skull to supply part of the dura mater. Next branches are deep temporal, anterior and posterior deep temporal arteries that supply temporalis muscle. Another branch is accessory meningeal artery. Sometimes it is originate from middle meningeal and sometimes directly from maxillary artery. Both middle meningeal and accessory meningeal artery supplies dura mater. The branches of the second part supply masticatory muscles. First, inferior alveolar artery. This artery enters to the inferior alveolar canal and supplies inferior teeth. The next branch is masseteric artery that supply masseter muscle. The next branches of petrigoid arteries that supply petrigoid muscles, and finally buccinator artery that supply buccinator muscle. The branches of the third part, or petrigopalatine part. The end of this part is sphenopalatine artery that traverses through the sphenopalatine foramen. This is continuation of sphenopalatine artery, and it's one of its branch, posterior septal branch that supply septum of the nose. Another branch of the third part is descending palatine artery that divides into two branches, greater palatine artery and lesser palatine artery. Greater palatine artery supply roof of the mouth or hard palate, and finally goes to the incisive canal. Lesser palatine artery supply soft palate and palatine tonsil. Another branch of third part. This is posterior-superior alveolar artery that supply some of the upper teeth, and this is infraorbital artery. Another branch of the third part is pharyngeal branch and artery of petrigoid canal branch. So, this is the third part. This is posterior superior alveolar artery. This is middle superior, and this is anterior superior alveolar artery. These two branch originates from infraorbital artery. See, this is infraorbital artery, one of the branches of the third part of maxillary artery, and it has two main branches, middle superior alveolar artery and anterior superior alveolar artery. These two arteries together with posterior superior alveolar artery supplies upper teeth. This is maxillary artery, mandible is cut. This is inferior alveolar artery, see, supply the inferior teeth. This is the end of the inferior alveolar artery. It is mental branch of inferior alveolar artery. This is external carotid artery. This is superficial temporal, and this is maxillary artery. Maxillary artery, at its origin, has lied in the parotid gland. Look at the picture, please. It's facial artery, a branch of external carotid. This is submental artery, one of the facial branch. This is inferior labial. This is superior labial, branches of the facial artery. At the end, facial artery turns to annular artery that anastomoses with dorsal nasal artery. This is ophthalmic artery. This is supraturcular, and this is supraorbital artery, branches of the ophthalmic artery. This is superficial temporal, and this is maxillary artery. This is inferior alveolar that supply inferior teeth. This is mental branch of inferior alveolar artery. This is submental artery, a branch that originates from facial artery. Facial artery goes outward. This is inferior labial, this is superior labial. At the end, this is annular artery. This is sphenopalatine artery, the end part of the maxillary artery. It was the fast review of Arteria maxillaris.